one shot which is in the final episode of the show, which is when they're driving out of Chernobyl and you see the vehicle graveyard. And that, to me, summed up the whole approach to the program, because it's a beautiful shot and it's very haunting, and it doesn't overstay its welcome. Can you tell me a little bit about how you went about making that shot?
Well, that we always knew we were going to have that in right from the get-go. First of all, we had to find a location for it, and we scouted all over Ukraine and Lithuania looking for a suitable location. And eventually we found this abandoned airfield in Lithuania, and you had a lovely long road. We had a very, very nice angle. We were on a slight rise. But what we had to do was we had to fill it with trucks, decaying vehicles, helicopters, fire engines, ambulances, buses, cars, jeeps, all sorts of things. And if you look online, you'll see the actual photographs of the vehicle graveyard, where they dumped all of the radioactive
everything that was used
vehicles
in the cleanup process.
So scale was an important thing. How do we get that scale? Well, one of the great things that that Luke did was he scoured all over Eastern Europe original vehicles. So we actually had on the day, I think it was about 5 or 6 original trucks,
right,
and 3 fire engines that we'd used in the firefighting sequence, and we shipped them out to this place.
Sure.
And I said, right, well, what we need to do is we need to position these strategically on the road and various points, so that we've always got a sense of scale. So when we bring it back into post, I know what the scale is. I know what the lighting conditions are. I know what colour red should be. I know what colour green should be. I know what colour black should be. So we scattered these around, and that gave us the sort of the footprint for our big shot.
How did you go about then making the rest of the vehicles? Are they
are
they CG? Or?
They're all CG.
Right.
All CG, and any opportunity that we found to do some photogrammetry of a car, a truck, anywhere at all, we always made sure that we did so. And what you need is a sense. You don't need crystal detail.
No.
And as long as you get a sense of something, the perception is that everything works. Nobody ever sees detail in pixel quality.
And how did you go about shading them and giving them the textures?
Well, a lot of them were all from pure photogrammetry, so they came with their
textures.
Came with their textures. We had our lighting conditions, so where we needed to, we painted out shadows, but for the most part, they are as we shot. The Mi-8 helicopters, which are our main helicopters that we fly around Chernobyl in, we built a version of that, a fully authentic version of that. We had a version, which was a white version that we used in Lithuania, which we had LiDAR'd, and then we completely rebuilt it, retextured it in old military livery. So whenever you see any Legasov and Shabina getting out of the commissioned helicopter when they arrive at Chernobyl, that's a full CG helicopter.
Fantastic. Well, it's an amazing achievement, and the show is, well, the popularity of the programme speaks for itself, and I think it's always a tribute to the work that the visual effects team does when nobody talks about the visual effects. They just talk about the reality of what they're looking at, and people are talking about the historical authenticity of it, the reality in the performances, the gripping nature of the drama. So congratulations, Max, to you and all the team and everybody who worked on the visual effects of Chernobyl.